We are on page 187. Page 187. Yes. 2. Question 2, x equals 6 and x equal 12. علي صوتك. Question 3, x equal 3 over 2 or 1.5 and x equal 1 over 3. Question 6, stop talking please. X equal 1 plus or minus square root of 11 over 4. Question 9, check your answers guys, thank you. X equal 1 over 4 and x equal negative 5. X equal 1 over 4, x equal negative 5. Question 13, x equal negative 5 plus or minus square root of 57 over 16. And here I mean plus minus means two solutions, right? 17 x equal I rate. X equal plus minus 5i means plus 5i and negative 5i, else 22. In the 22 we have x equal minus 1 x equal minus 1 plus minus I square root of 35 over 4. Don't forget the I, guys. Don't forget the I. Question 24. We have the delta is 0 here, right? And we have one real solution. 29. In the 29, the delta is 24, right? And we have two real solutions. 33 delta equal negative 196. So we have two complex solutions. 34 delta is negative. In 34 delta is negative 3. So we have two complex solution only. Now, and we talked about 36, 37, and 38, right? So we said that if you have two intercepts, means you have two real solutions with x-axis. Like question 37. Question 37. Here we have two x-intercepts, right? Two real solutions. Question 36. Does the curve intersect with x-axis? معناته no real. معناته delta here is negative, right? Complex solutions. And in question 38, it's intersect with the line of the x-axis only in one point. Means delta here equal 0. Means from the graph, you know the type of the delta. In question 36, delta is negative. In question 37, delta is positive. In question 38, delta is 0. When we have one real root, if delta is 0, مش done. 22. Question 22, we have equation. A is 4, B is 2, and C is 9. Apply the formula. b power 2 minus 4 ac. الb كم؟ 2 power 2 4 minus 4 times 4 16 times 9. Find the answer. What's the problem? Huh? Question 6. Shift the negative 5 pairs. It will be negative 8x power 2 plus 4x plus 5 equals 0. Then find ABC. Find delta. Yes. Malo. 33. Find delta. A is 1, B is negative 2, C is negative 17, right? Apply the formula of del delta. What's the formula? Not x. Delta. B power 2 minus 4ac. Then if delta here, it is negative. So what does this mean? Delta is negative. Which question? 33. Delta is negative 196. B power 2. How much is B? 0. 4 multiply A multiply C. يعني 4 multiply 1 multiply 49. Come 4 multiply 49. But negative because we have B power 2 minus 4ABC. 4BC. 4AC. Ah. Same, mister. You are asking on the same idea. ماله 22 يا مستر. ماله 22. يعني what's the problem with 22? لحظة والله بدنا نعمل 22 معلش. A is 4, B is 2, C is 9. Did you find delta? How much is delta? وانا شو حاططها؟ Let's solve it. I will solve this only. This question, all of them the same idea. يعني, and we repeat it so much, right? Enough. No, I won't. Only one question I will solve. Thank you. I'm sorry. يعني هم two formulas, delta و x. ما فيش غيرهم. We did a lot of examples. We did a lot of. يعني, if you have mistaken calculations, this is your problem, not mine. Solve it. So I'll do only question 22, only. Because maybe you have mistake here. We have a 3 4x power 2 plus 2x plus 9 equals 0. A is 4, B is 2, C is 9. Find delta. B power 2 minus 4AC. يعني 2 power 2 minus 4 times 4 times 9. يعني 4 minus 16 by 9. 16 by 9, 144. 4 minus 144 minus 140. طب خلص يعني غير هذه حط بدل ال 35. احنا هون صح؟ غير هذه حط 142. عادي مش مشكلة. Here we have some printing mistakes. That's all. Huh? Yes. Depending. If the question wants the factoring, do with the factoring. Huh? No, for me, I will give you like this. Solve the following equations by factoring. Solve the following equations by completing the square. Solve the following equations by quadratic formula. This is what I will do. Why? Because I want you to know the different ways. Got it? Okay, 140 ولا تزعل. نرفزيتك كثير انت الموضوع. عادي بسيطة شوية calculations مش مشكلة. The important thing is that you understand the idea. This is the important thing. Got it? Let's go to our new lesson, please. Yeah. 40, right? This is 40. Okay. Right. Stop talking, please. We are on lesson 3-7. Stop talking يا مستر. I need to calibrate. طب we are on module 3 lesson 7. Module 3 lesson 7. Quadratic inequalities. We are on page 191. Today it's 26 December. But now in the previous we talked linear inequalities, right? Linear inequalities. Like for example, if you want to solve, remember 2x plus 7 or plus 10 less than or 25, right? Linear. صح? Shift, divide, then you graph the solution, right? So here 2x less than 25 minus 10, 2x less than 15, right? 2x less than 15, divide into both sides, x less than 7.5. And we go here on the number line 7.5, open circle, less than to the left, right? We did that before. And if you divide both sides of the inequality with negative value, we change the inequality from less than to more than, or from more than to less than. You took that before. But today you will take a quadratic inequalities. A quadratic, you took quadratic equations with equal. Now you will take a quadratic inequalities with less than, more than, less than or equal, or more than or equal. Got it? Yeah, sure, we will graph. Okay, so let's go to the key concept. See it? Under the learn, down. Let's start with the learn, please. The learn said you can graph quadratic inequalities in two variables by using the same techniques used to graph linear inequalities. Remember? When we found x-intercept, y-intercept, graph the line. If we have equal, it will be continuous line. If we don't have equal, we thought, remember this? Then we check the solution, which part we always, or we mostly use the 0, 0 to know where we will graph here or here. We did that a lot before. Now, a quadratic inequality is an inequality of the term y equal y more than ax power 2 plus bx plus c, or more than or equal, less than or equal. Means if you have y equal مثلا 3x power 2 plus 7, this is what we call it quadratic equation, quadratic function, right? But if you turn this less than or more than, less than or equal, more than or equal, we call it what? Not an inequality, quadratic inequality. But the first step to know it is to graph the quadratic part. We graph normal, الكير, parabola. Remember vertex, axis of symmetry. Yeah, but our graph will be more specific. Why? Because now we know the roots, the solutions. So we know the intercepts and x-axis exactly, right? So how we graph the quadratic equation before? We found the vertex, axis of symmetry, then we select 2 points, remember? But now we can make what? The intercepts. We can know the intercepts. What are the intercepts? The x-intercepts, what are they? The x-intercepts for the quadratic function. What are they? ماشي, what are they? The roots, the solutions, right? يعني here x equals 6 and x equals 12 for this equation in question 2, right? Means if you graph this equation, if you graph this function, sorry, if you graph it 6 and what? 12. This 6, this 12. The parabola should be something like this, passing through 6 and 12. Got it? So one additional step we will do to graph the inequality, we will find mean the roots, the solutions of the equation. Got it? Let's take example. Yeah. Let's take example 1. Example 1, page 191. Example 1. Before that, see the key concept. We have 3 steps. Graph the related function, test a point, shade accordingly. Okay. Example 1. Graph y less than or equal x power 2 minus 2x plus 8. X power 2 minus 2x plus 8. Okay. Done. First step, prepare A, B, C. Before that, first step, turn the inequality now to function. Turn the inequality to function. So, بدل less than or equal, I will make it y equal. Yeah. No, this is function. Like f of x equal, huh? So quadratic function. Second step, prepare ABC 1 negative 2 or 8. Third step, find the vertex. Now we want to graph this function. Okay. At the end, we graph the inequality. Got it? But we will use the same strategy we graphed quadratic functions before. So ABC, let's start axis of symmetry. Remember, x equal minus b over 2a. We took this formula. Don't forget it. This is equal minus 2 over 2 times a1 means 2 over 2 means. Then we prepare the vertex. We put this one in the function. So y at 1 equal. Replace x by 1. 1 power 2. 1 power 2 minus 2 by 1 plus 8. 1 minus 2 plus 8 minus 1 plus 8, 7, right? So we have vertex. What is it? The vertex is what? The vertex is 1 and 7. Remember? The vertex is 1 and 7. Type. After this, we need to find, if you remember at the previous idea, we prepare small table. We choose 2 values, one of them more than 1, the axis of symmetry, one of them less, remember? But we will find, no, we will be more specific, and we will find the roots of the equation. So I will take this equation by side. Focus, please, guys. I will take this equation by side. X power 2 minus 2x plus 8 equal what? 0. And I will solve it using any way you want. Just bring for me the x. Factoring, remember? give me two numbers. If you multiply them, you get +8. If you add or subtract them, you get -2. You won't find. احكي. Negative ايش؟ Yes. -4 and -2, the addition of them -6 يا ابني. I want the product +8, the difference -2. You won't find. مش هتلاقي. أي negative و positive هيطلع المultiply negative not positive. ها؟ Even though. switch شو اعمل بدك اياه مش هينفع معك. ها؟ check delta. يلا delta tell me if we have solutions or not, right? يلا check delta. يعني if you couldn't find the number, check delta. Maybe this has no real solutions, right? يلا check delta. b power 2 minus 4 ac. ال b -2 all power 2 minus 4 by 1 صح؟ by 8. It will be 4 minus 32 negative 28. No real solutions here, right? So there are no numbers. If you multiply them, you get +8, and add them, you get -2. So this has no real solutions. خلاص؟ طيب let's graph. Let's graph. Focus, please. Now, first step, we said we plot the vertex 1 and 7. So I will go here. This is 1, this is 7, and 1 and 7, right? Then we need to know if it opens upward or downward, because A is positive. A is positive, right? So this opens upward, right? Who can tell me what is the y-intercept here? The y-intercept 8. صح? We said C is the y-intercept. So let's plot 8. هذه 8 اللي هي 0 and 8. So the parabola will be something like this, right? That's why delta negative. We have no x-intercepts. We have no x-intercepts. The curve won't intersect with the x-axis, right? That's why delta became negative. Now we graph only the quadratic function. We need to graph the quadratic inequality. فهمتوا علي? Now, like the lines, guys, look here. Here we have equal. Here we have equal. So the line or the curve is continuous. But if there is no equal, this line will be what? Points. Points. Okay, fine. Now, how we know which part we will shade? Use any point, but we said 0, 0. It's to make it easy, right? This is 0, 0 here, and please focus. This is 0, 0, right? So we put this point 0, 0 where? In the inequality, not the equation. The inequality up. We put in place of x0, in place of y0. خلاص? Let's plot mentally. Y come here 0, here 0, right? Still what here? 8. Is 0 less than 8? Yes. What's this mean? All of this which contains 0, 0 is a solution for the inequality. Solution. 0, 0 طلع solution, right? Solution. Any point here is not a solution. Got it? What? استغفر الله العظيم واتوب اليك. يا ابني هذه البوينت we check this point يعني wait بالله depending on the question يا ابني. So all of this is a solution. Any point here is a solution, but any point here it's not a solution. Done? What? لا خلاص خلصنا. خلص. طيب now I will repeat the steps. This is the quadratic inequality. You turn it to function, quadratic function. Then you name A, B, C. You found it. Axis of symmetry, vertex. Then you go here and you try to find the solutions. What are the solutions? The x-intercepts. The x-intercepts, okay? But here, when we try to find no solutions, means no solution means the parabola won't intersect with the x-axis. Got it? Either above the x-axis or below the x-axis. It won't intersect with it. خلاص? After we graph it, now we have two regions or two areas. One included with the parabola and one outside the parabola. One of them is a solution. The other one is not the solution. How we know? We check the 0, 0. We take the 0, 0. Fine. If the curve passes it through the 0, 0, which guess any other point. Yeah. Got it? Yani if you guess 1 and 1, as your friend did. Here it's 1 and 1. هذا ال1 هذا ال1 صح؟ مش هذا ال1 1. You expect it will be a solution there? Yes, yes. ما هي هيها بالsolution area, right? طب let's check. What in place of y1? In place of x also? 1. 1 minus 2. Negative 1 plus 8, 7. Is 1 less than 7? Yes. صح؟ If you check any point يعني مش بس ال1 1 مثلا any point here مثلا point here let's say 3 مثلا with negative 2 3 with 3 comma negative 2. So the y is what? Negative 2 and x is 3. Let's check. حط بدل y ايش؟ 9 صح؟ 2 multiply 9 18. 9 minus 18 minus 9 plus 1 plus 8 sorry minus 1 مش هيك؟ Is negative 2 less than minus 1? Yes. Got it? فهمنا الايديا؟ فهمنا الايديا. We still have another 5 minutes. Let's take another example. Yeah, well, that's what we will do. Yes. هنا and we have solutions. Vertex, 2 intercepts will y-intercept. صح. But not always 2 solutions. Sometimes we have 1 solution. Right. I'll go to example 2 and I will do it quickly, please. Example 2, a graph the solution of y more than negative 5 x power 2 plus 10x. Focus, please, guys, please. Please. This is example 2. You want to copy it? It's okay. يلا. Y equal negative 5x power 2 plus 10x. A, negative 5. B, 10. C, 0. X axis minus B over 2A. Axis of symmetry, right? يلا. Minus 10 over 2 times negative 5. It will be 1, right? Put 1 in the function y at 1 to find the vertex. Negative 5 multiply 1 power 2 plus 10 multiply 1, right? 10 multiply 1 equal negative 5 plus 10 means 5. The vertex is 1 and 5. هذا الفيرتكس. صحينا يا الأخ المحترم اللي هناك. This is the vertex, right? طيب, now we found the vertex. What we need to find? Can we solve the equation or no? Let's solve the equation. So I will take the equation, negative 5x power 2 plus 10x equal. How we solve this type of equation? No. ما أخذنا common factor. حلو. ممتازين. أخذنا common factor GCF. If we have 2 terms, both of them has x, we use GCF, مش هيك? And we took the idea and we did examples a lot, so revise it, please. So either negative 5x, you can use any other. But when we use factoring, if we have C, do we have C here? No. We don't have C. You can use quadratic formula. I'm dividing, sir. I did division. I did everything with one step. Go back and revise the common factor. I will bring on. So negative 5x equals 0. X will be 0. Or x minus 2 equals 0. X equals 2. So we have 2 solutions, which is more specific. Okay. So what we have now, I have the vertex. I have 2 answers for the x. And I have اللي هو ايش؟ السي. السي is what? The y-intercept, مش هيك؟ يلا. Let's graph. Yeah, the vertex is what? The vertex 1 and 5. This is 1, this is 5, this is the vertex. Open downward, why? A is negative, right? Tamam. Let's prepare the intercepts. 0 and 2. This is 0 and this is 2. No need to do خلاص. Downward, but with points. Now, can we use 0, 0? No. Choose any other point. مثلا negative 1 and 1. Negative 1 and 1. Choose this point. If this point makes the inequality correct, then all of this is a solution. If not, then not. The solution will be this one. Got it? So let's check negative 1 and 1. Where? Here. In the place of y, I will put 1. In the place of x, negative 1. Negative 1 and 1, right? Negative 1 power 2, 1. Multiply negative 5, negative 5. 10 multiply negative 1, negative 10. Negative 5, negative 10, negative 15. So here we have what? Negative 15. And here, 1. Is 1 more than negative 15? Yes. So this means because this make is correct, all of this is what? Solution. This one here is not solution.